button, you know what it is. Hit that like button. Be more. Be more.
I am 42.
42. What do you do for a living?
I'm a little baby hustler, so full-time I work for United Healthcare.
You work for United
Part-time.
Healthcare. Okay, United Healthcare.
I have a mobile bartending business.
Okay, so you
and
work for United Healthcare, and you also do what else, honey?
I bartend.
Bartend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Sarita?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces.
I got it right here.
Oh, spicy. So we got Sarita, Raleigh, North Carolina, 42. Pisces. You work for United Healthcare, bartender. You have any children?
4.
4 kids. How old are your 4 kids?
They are 22, 22, 18, and 10.
You have 2 22-year-old children?
Yeah, I have a set of identical twins.
Oh, okay. So
my
twins.
firstborn.
All right. So 22, and what are the other 2 ages?
22, 18, and 10.
10. All by the same man?
No, all 3 different daddies.
All 3 different daddies. You never been married?
Never been married.
Okay, you never been married. All right, so we got...
It's just a terrible epidemic in our culture, in our community. All the women, it's like having babies, not understanding that that's what birth control is all about. You all do understand birth control is an economic device, right? You do understand the more babies you have, the poorer you are, right? The earlier you have babies, the poorer you are, right? You do understand. Please tell me y'all are starting to understand that the more babies you have, the earlier you have babies, the more poorer you are. These are just choices that you gotta stop making.
Rita, Raleigh, North Carolina, 42, Pisces. United Healthcare she works for. She also bartends. Mom to 4 kids by 3 men. And the third one, why didn't y'all get married? That's the 10-year-old dad, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why did that one work?
I feel like we had different directions as far as lack of ambition and goals and growth.
Okay.
And yeah.
Meaning he was a bum and the other one didn't want to be faithful. God, dog. I swear. You men fall into the 5 categories of why women leave you. It's just terrible. And I don't care what nobody say. It's more Pookies and Ray Rays than it is regular good men. I don't care what y'all say. Because ain't no way in hell we women keep running into bad men. We just keep running into bad men. That don't make no sense. Some of us got to run into good men somewhere. And it don't seem to be a trend that they running into the good men. So, no.
All right. So we got Sarita, Raleigh, North Carolina, 42, Pisces. Works for United Healthcare, also bartends. Mom to 4 kids by 3 men. What kind of man are you looking for?
So, I really need, like, the best of both worlds, right? Because even though I live in Raleigh, I was born and raised in Baltimore. And so, I feel like because of my background, like, I need a man that can be a provider, and but also like I like Southern men because they are family men, they're kind, they have a different dynamic than the men I'm used to, so I kind of need like a mixture of both. I love the Lord, I plant plants, and I smoke weed. I need someone that can understand the balance.
You need somebody that can understand the balance. Okay. Oh, excuse me. What are your deal breakers?
Everyone says liar, but I say even more because I can pick up on liars very well. I'm street smart and book smart. Not having some type of faith. I'm a Christian, but I've dated a Muslim man, right? And even though I may be a Christian and you may be Muslim, like as long as You respect your favorite, my favorite, like, but you gotta hear something. Can't have nothing. A person that's a provider, but also likes to have fun and can go out to a bar and shoot a game of pool with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Should he look a certain way?
Well, yeah, she's I don't know whether it's a typical female or not. Hit the bars, let's go get some drinks, let's hang out, let's smoke some weed, let's do the thing, right? She may be a typical woman, and I don't know whether that's normal or not. Is that normal woman behavior? Is this normally how women act? Because I must be square as hell, because I don't drink or smoke weed or go to bars. Okay, so maybe that's normal behavior for the women these days, right? Is that the kind of woman that you want to have a relationship with, you want to build a life with? She's already got 4 kids. Is she trying to have any more? She's probably not trying to have any more. Apparently she got some kids living at home with her, but that ain't the 10-year-old. Yeah, okay, that ain't no 10-year-old that walked through there. That was an 18 or a 22-year-old. And ain't saying you got to throw them out, but I'm saying, if you got females and you're going to bring a man up under your female daughters, you got to be real careful. And you can't be at no bar smoking weed, drinking, and expect to catch the best man. You just can't. And then you can't have them around your girls either. So it's wild. This is wild. It's something about her that's off. I can't put my finger on it, though.
Okay.
I have preferences. So my preference is like brown to crunchy black.
What did you say? Wait, tell me the preference again.
Brown to country black.
Brown to
like
country
crunchy black.
Okay, brown to country black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Crunchy black. You know crunchy black from 3 6 Mafia? Crunchy black.
What's his name? Country Black? No, right?
Crunchy black. Yeah, 3 6 Mafia. He's a older rapper, but he's really dark skinned. Really dark.
And his name is Country Black.
Crunchy. See, crunchy like a chicken wing. Crunchy.
Okay, learning something new over here. Okay, Country Black. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
So listen, I like working men and people with legal activities. So I would say at least like 70,000 and above. We can grind together.
At least 70K and above. And what was the age range you want to date?
38 to 52.
38 to 52. All right. Mm-hmm. Let's do the Kendra camp.
Okay. I'm a little itty bitty. I'm only 5 feet tall.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Woo. Turn around on her. Woo. Sarita, when was your last relationship?
It was about a year ago. It ended a year and a half ago, approximately.
All right, you don't have to answer. But
she said 5 foot tall. Man, I can't gauge because she looked like she had some big knockers to me. Man, and you 5 feet tall? That ain't that tall. And wow.
But I'm gonna ask, when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a month and a half ago.
Okay, a month and a half ago. Is that guy an option?
No.
No? You got some paid questions. You ready?
I'm ready.
Jihande said, so what type of example do you think that you're setting for your kids, being that you never require marriage from their dads?
So, I'll give you a rundown since you want to be nosy. My first, my twins, it really was just like a fling, coincidence. It's a whole long story. Some revenge sex, and I got pregnant. I never really believed in abortion, so
Whoa. Revenge sex. And then she got pregnant. And you gonna say that out loud, though. Wow. That's wild.
Kept my kids, and that's how that went.
Wait.
Right?
So your twins, you were in a relationship and you cheated with the twins' fathers and got pregnant?
No, what had happened was I was, in a relationship with one man, and he had like kind of like hurt my feelings. I was like 18 years old, right? He hurt my feelings. He had a kid and like just like some whole little Christmas shit. He ain't called me on Christmas. So I decided to go, have some fun, you know. And I met a very nice guy and he took me shopping and we smoked a whole lot of weed and drank a whole lot of Hennessy for like a whole week and I got pregnant.
So that's what I said. You were with another guy and then you met the twins' father and you ended up getting pregnant by the twins' father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Didn't know the man, got into bed with him, drinking with him all week long, got pregnant, decided to have the kid. She talking about she having revenge for, and then how does it feel to be pregnant by somebody and you in love with somebody else? How does that feel? That's got to be the weirdest shit ever. I got these children growing, or this child growing in my stomach, and I don't give a damn about their daddy. Because that's all I did was have sex with you so that I could have revenge sex so I could tell the dude that I really liked. What? Wait, what? That's what you did? Oh God, let's see if the other relationships got better. Cause so far, your relationship decisions are fucked up.
But we were never in a relationship. I would never be in a relationship with him. Like, there really was some freak shit at that moment. I met him. It was like a week later. But we had a good time. I was 18 and I, was in my feelings. But fast forward, my daughter's father, we were friends for 2-3 years before we got in a relationship. He was like a stepdad to my twins. So it's like a whole, like, don't get it twisted. I only had like 3 major relationships and not a whole lot of people around my kids. So that's how that went.
Okay.
My second.
And these people think this is actually no. Wait. These people actually think this is noble. This is noble. Like, it makes sense.
Daughter's father passed away from kidney disease. And my son's father, my 10-year-old father, he's still in my life. He got a whole wife. He lives on the other side of town. My oldest kids still love him. We good.
Y'all see all of that dysfunction? Do you see all the dysfunction? All the dysfunction. I think she drinks. I think she get wide. I think she get real loose with the alcohol. That's when she have her issues and her problems. When she start drinking and getting alcohol laden. I think that's what this is. I think that's what this is.
10-year-old dad married somebody else.
Yes, and I'm glad he did. We were engaged. He is with who he is supposed to be with. She is a wonderful, lovely woman.
Okay.
And I love his wife. And yeah, I'm glad I dodged that bullet.
So, Sarita, do you want to get married? Is that a goal for yours?
I do, eventually, to the right person.
Okay. All right.
That's the goal.
Okay.
She got so much trauma. She got so much stuff going wrong. Every baby daddy she done ran is who wasn't a good man. Which tells me you don't know how to pick a good man. You're picking, I don't know whether you're alcohol filled when you do pick them, but you're not picking the correct men. And then you got daughters and you got to deal with all of that. The baby daddy, second baby daddy is not alive. The first baby daddy you didn't want to have nothing to do with. You still don't want to have nothing to do with. So I bet you they don't have nothing to do with him. And the last one, the only baby daddy you got is a 10-year-old baby daddy. And the 10-year-old baby daddy married to somebody else, and you say you glad you dodged that bullet. Lord have mercy. Who going over there to deal with her? who's going over there to deal with her? Because she going to have a whole bunch of stuff she's talking about. Trauma from man ain't loved me. I never loved a man. I had revenge sex. Who does all of that? This is just wild. And she seemed like a wild character anyway. But this is even worse.
Dudes down south still have like a different type of respect, a different type of calm for women generally than northern men do.
Well, see, I beg to differ. Assholes is everywhere. Assholes who call you a bitch and da-da-da are everywhere. Whether they northern or southern, it makes no difference. If you're going to treat a person right, you're going to treat a person right. Right? And some men just don't like women, and some men just don't respect women. It is what it is, and they can be southern or northern. Okay? I don't understand the reference of why it would have to be in Baltimore, why northern men are worse than the southern men. I don't know, because that's not the case. Okay? There's bad men everywhere. And you, seeing as how you like to hang out in the streets, drink, smoke, and all the nine, do you really out in the world? You shouldn't be expecting to find no man who's going to provide and then give you money just to lay up and smoke, drink, and hang out in bars. Because that's what primarily you would love to do. Drink, smoke, and hang out in bars. And not no man worth his salt is going to marry a woman who wants to do all of those things. I thought you would have figured that out when you sent you 40-something. But apparently you have not figured this out. That lifestyle works for you, and you need to find a man who loves that kind of thing. And most men who love that kind of thing and make enough money to take care of you ain't hanging out in no bars, ain't drinking, ain't smoking, ain't doing all of that. And he's got a legal and legitimate job. He's just not doing that. So we're not going to find nobody for you like that. You got to give up some of them bodies. And she got tattoos. And she got a nose ring. And just wild stuff that's going on here. You just got to go over there and talk to her. Once you go over there and talk to her, you're going to find out she on some other ish, and she ain't on the ish that you want to be on. And that's going to be the problem right there. Having fun. It's not about having fun. It's not being in a smoke-filled room playing music and playing pool. That's not what a lot of people want to do at your age. But since you really want to do it, you need to find somebody with like mind. And he ain't going to be no holy roller.